In this video, I'm using Alex Hormozi's $6,000 ACQAI tool to build the perfect agency for 2026. I'm going to be covering the ICP, the offer, the money model, the leads acquisition system, and the delivery system that you need to start from absolute zero right now and make $100,000 a month in 2026. Whatever they have done in the last couple weeks to ACQAI has made this by far the best AI tool for business and strategy I have ever used. And it was already the best I have ever used, but it is now even better. So let me type in all the prompts that I have prepared here so that if you are starting from absolute zero, you can get to your goals and build something from scratch, because I think there are so many things that you can do and there are so many niches and avenues you can go down that I think it's overwhelming. And so what would it be like if we asked the AI tool that is by far the best, and if Alex Hormozi was sitting here right now, and what would he say? What business should you start in the agency space? So I want the niche agency type business model and ICP only. You are helping me design the ultimate agency for 2026. First, based on the 2026 market, choose the single best niche, agency type, and business model for me to start with. Then, using that choice, output only a clear ICP description. Include industry, sub-niche, ideal customer size, main decision maker, urgent problem, buying triggers, and rough budget range. Do not explain your reasoning. Do not design an offer, pricing, sales process, or delivery. Respond with bullet points only, 180 words. So you'll see here, it's reasoning, it's searching through all the books, just like a lot of the videos you've watched already. It does now deep research, but the back end that they have used to do all of this has been upgraded. So you can add more context in the sidebar. Now you can also add more context with attaching files. So, all right, here we've got, so you can attach files. You can even record voice messages. So they've upgraded it on the front end, but the back end is so much better. So I wanted to see what it would be like if we used by far the best tool that was already on the market, but now it's been upgraded. What does it look like? So B2B SaaS and AI-powered enterprise software. Vertical SaaS, agentic AI workflow automation platforms embedded in mission-critical sales. So ideal company size is 100 to 1,000 employees, 10 million to 150 million ARR, primarily US-based, already invested heavily in sales, marketing, and SDR teams. So VP of Sales, CRO, or Head of Revenue Ops who owns pipeline generation. And the urgent problem is inconsistent pipeline of qualified demos from outbound, underperforming or overly expensive in-house SDR teams. Totally get that, because this is what I help businesses do. Buying triggers, recent funding round, new product or market launch, 2+ missed quarters on new ARR, SDR layoffs, or hiring freeze, shift from founder-led sales to formalizing sales organization. Perfect. Budget range 12 to 40K per month for done-for-you outbound and appointment setting. Okay, cool. So what I want to do is copy this here, and I will paste it here, and then I will share this board inside of the school group here, which you are not a part of. Then you are leaving so much money on the table. Not this one, this one. This is the free school group where I will leave the Miro board linked for you, so you can just come and copy paste everything that I'm putting together for you. If you want extra help, then join the Shipping Society. That's where we are having wins from people like Mir, who's just started his agency and collected 7K using the methods that I have been teaching him. You can see here, he calls it the Jordan effect, which I think is not accurate. He has done all the work, but certainly a lot of the things that I have learned in the past, I have been able to teach everybody in this group and save them lots of time and money. And so there's a whole bunch of SOPs in here on how I run my business. And the good news is that we're having a Black Friday sale now. Everything is 60% off. So if you want to join for $49 a month, go ahead and do that. There's a 7-day no questions asked refund guarantee, 30-day conditional guarantee, and a 90-day first client conditional guarantee. So you really have nothing to lose, and it's $49. It's an absolute steal. So highly recommend. First link in the description. Take advantage of the Black Friday. Now, if we come back here and we put together the offer, ACQAI, keep the niche agency type business model and ICP you already chose. Now, answer only this. Design one simple, clear offer for that ICP. Include a one-sentence offer, the main outcome, the mechanism, the time frame, and one risk reversal. Do not talk about pricing models, lead generation, sales calls, or delivery systems. Respond in 5 to 7 short bullets under 150 words. So I've tried to make it like if we were putting all the pieces of the puzzle together, one by one, what would that look like? Because oftentimes when you work with AI models, they'll just like give you a gigantic list, and it's a little bit overwhelming. So you might want to create a similar offer in a money model, but choose a different ICP. And so that's why I wanted to do it like this. Okay. We install and run an AI-augmented outbound SDR pod that adds a predictable stream of qualified demos from your best fit accounts without you hiring more reps. Main outcome, 30 to 60 additional qualified sales demos per month from net new ICP matched accounts, creating a more consistent and scalable outbound pipeline. Now, the mechanism is a hybrid agentic AI and senior strategists to research buying committees, generate personalized multi-channel outreach, and continuously optimize messaging based on reply and meeting data. Cool. First qualified demos live within 14 days of onboarding. Risk reversal. If we don't hit the agreed monthly demo target by 90 days, we work for free until we do. And this is for mid-market B2B SaaS AI software companies doing 10 million ARR. So we already established the ICP. Now we have an offer in place, which you know is going to be key. What is important here is now the money model. What money model are we going to use? So based on the same ICP and offer you already created, now design only the money model. Choose the main pricing structure, recommend a price range, suggest payment terms, and outline basic targets for profit per client. Do not rewrite the ICP. Do not rewrite the offer. Do not talk about lead generation delivery. Respond in 4 to 6 bullets under 150 words. So we're just looking for the money model here. So if you don't know, that is Hormozi's most recent book, where he talks basically about this, like the value ladder, as Russell Brunson talks about it, or a funnel, as everyone else talks about it. So the price range is $18,000 to $30,000 per month all in, retainer and expected performance calibrated so top quartile clients can sustainably spend at the higher end of their $12,000 to $40,000 budget. 3 month initial commitment billed every 4 weeks. Profit target per client, minimum 60% gross margin, targeting 12 to 21,000 gross profit per 4-week cycle after direct delivery costs and $100,000 gross profit in the first 6 to 9 months from each client. So like the goal here was to get to $100,000 a month, and I would say that at this pricing it's very doable. What I might say is that if you are just getting started, brand new, a lot of these prices seem outrageous. However, I can guarantee you, a friend of mine just signed something a lot more than this as a monthly retainer, and it just depends on who you're reaching out to and who you are, right? And so I wouldn't look at these numbers and be afraid. I would go, what is the downside of me trying to do business in the upper echelon where there is little to no competition, where everybody goes into the market and tries to start out with $500 to $1,000 retainers? Like, if you really want to be a baller and hit that 100K in a year, this is how you do it. So, you know, I like the style here. Now, the next question we have is, how do you generate leads? So choose one primary channel and up to 2 support channels. Describe the main outreach angle, the daily activity target and the basic follow-up rhythm. Do not talk about pricing, delivery, etc. What I imagine it's going to say is the thing that it always says, which is the rule of 100, which, by the way, again, is something that we teach inside the Shipping Society, where you can see here we have somebody just getting started, and you have me doing 88 days of 100 pieces of content for over 100 days. And you have a whole bunch of other people doing something similar. And so I would suggest that if you want the accountability and you want somebody to help you stay on track and do the simple things that you know work and follow all of this, then the Shipping Society is where you need to be, just plain and simple. Obviously, I'm biased, but you have nothing to lose by joining because you have 7 days to change your mind. Primary channel, LinkedIn outbound. I agree to VP of Sales, CRO, RevOps at ICP accounts. Main outreach angle, we replace your underperforming SDI headcount with an AI-augmented outbound pod that guarantees a baseline of qualified demos in 90 days without you adding reps. Daily activity, so rule of 100. 100 primary actions per day for 100 days. 60 LinkedIn touches, requests, DMs, 40 cold emails across 1 to 2 profiles. Cold outbound follow-up rhythm is 7 to 9 touch points over 10 to 14 days. Front-loaded, day 1 email plus DM, day 4 proof email, day 6 LinkedIn bump, warm lead nurture. Anyone who clicks, replies, or books but no shows moves into a 30-day heavy follow-up sequence with multi-touch reminders, then long-term light nurture, and consistency rule. Keep 100 plus outbound actions per day for at least 100 consecutive days before judging the channel. Yes. Yes, yes. 100 times yes. So that is the secret. And then finally, let's say you've signed a client and you go, oh my goodness, how on earth am I supposed to deliver for them? Describe the onboarding steps, first 14 days of work, weekly workflow, and how results are reported. Do not mention price, lead generation, or sales. Respond in 5 to 7 bullets. So after this, you'll have the blueprint to go from $0 to $100,000 a month in 12 months with the perfect agency, with the perfect ICP, with the exact outreach strategy that you need, without having to go, oh, should I do cold email? Should I do LinkedIn? Should I do Instagram DM? Should I do content? None of that. So immediately send welcome email. Here's what happens next. Schedule kickoff within 48 hours. Share intake form for ICP, tech stack, current outbound, etc. Kickoff call. Align on target personas, target accounts, qualification criteria, demo definition, 90-day demo target, confirm tools, access, set communication cadence, define activation milestones. First 3 qualified demos booked and held. First 14 days of work, complete list building, persona research, messaging, matrix, and AI workflow setup. Like, as I read this, the more I'm like, this is exactly the process that I go through when I onboard a new client, so it's making me feel like I'm doing the right things, for sure. If Hormozi is saying that this is the things that you need to be doing, then it's definitely the things that are the right things to be doing. Fixed sprint rhythm of list refresh, new variant creation, optimization based on reply, demo data, and internal QA of conversations and calendar quality. And then report once a week, async report, yes, plus a structured 30-minute review call every 2 weeks. I do it every 4 weeks. Adjust targeting, messaging, and goals. I absolutely friggin' love that. So that, guys, is how Alex Hormozi would create the perfect agency for 2026. If you want access to this Miro board with all of this details, and if you want to take this into ChatGPT or ACQAI Lite, which is a custom GPT created by somebody inside Dopamine Digital. If you type in ACQAI Lite here, you will see it here, and here is the link. And feel free to use that, which is trained on all of Hormozi's stuff. Shout out to Timothy Foster again, who did a fantastic job training this model. You can see that it was very popular with 226 likes and 400 comments. So it's not very difficult to find inside the free school group with 4,800 members, business owners, agency owners, consultants, coaches, entrepreneurs, and marketers, all in here learning and sharing with each other. And inside the classroom, there's a whole bunch of good stuff as well. You can see all the content is organized, all the SOPs are here, all the Miro boards are connected. So if you're not in here, it is 100% free. What are you doing? Join here, and I will make sure that the Miro board is there for you. Load it into ACQAI Lite and ask it more questions and help it flesh out the offer so that you can hit the ground running for 2026. If you want my support, I get on a call with everybody once a week. I create private Loom videos. I answer DMs of people. I won't show you because it'll dox all their information, but you'll see that, you know, people are messaging me all the time. I'm putting in prompts into ACQAI for them, and I'm obviously getting on calls with people and helping them close their first deals, which is unbelievable. Massive shout out, Mia. You've done a fantastic job, man. All credit to you. And if you want to be a part of the crew, cool. Join below. It's the cheapest it'll ever be. If not, no worries. Come in at a later stage or whenever you're ready. So that's it from me, guys. Happy Black Friday. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.